Hello boxing fans, right now I'm talking about Felix Sturm versus Daniel Geale. This is a fight for the IBF and I think whatever title Felix Sturm holds at the middleweight division. Starting with Sturm, he is 37 wins, 16 by way of knockout to 2 defeats, 1 by knockout and 2 draws. It's a 41 career fight record, 39% KO ratio. This guy is more of a boxer than a puncher. However, he did stop his last opponent, so he clearly does have some aspect of power. Geale, on the other hand, is 27 wins, 15 by way of knockout to a single defeat by way of decision, and that's it really. He's 58% KO ratio, won his last 3 by way of decision, and yeah, he won his title, I think, off the weakest 160-pound champion in Sebastian Sylvester. That was a split decision. Sylvester then went on to lose in 3 rounds to Proska and retired. Geale followed up his victory over Sylvester by defending it against the fringe contender, winning a unanimous decision, and then a genuine contender, also winning by a unanimous decision. Looking at the advantages, and firstly looking at the power, yeah, I edge Geale here slightly. He does have good power. He switches well from body to head, very well. He is a similar type of fighter to Michael Katsidis. He's very exciting. He's not a very good inside fighter, but he fights a lot middle distance. Very ferocious, like the type of fighter like Katsidis and Marco Huck. Throws good combos from this middle distance. And basically, he tries to really overwhelm the opponent with good quality shots, big shots like that. He gets a few knockdowns, but not a lot of KOs at the top level, as you can see by just looking at his record. Sturm, he doesn't have the KO power. He hits harder than his record suggests, for sure, but he is much more of a boxer. He sets up his clean punches and expects to go the full 12 rounds. Moving on to the speed, and I edge Geale here just because he's younger, he's more hungry, and the fact he throws a lot of combos from middle distance. He's got quick hands, and I do like this guy. He's quite good. However, that being said, Sturm being a boxing OAP, he is no slouch. He can throw a good solid jab. He's got a quick speed. His hand speed is decent. You got to say it's decent, especially for his age. Moving on to the defense, and I edge Sturm here. Geale, he does keep his hands low, which isn't a great idea against someone like Felix Sturm, who will try and land a jab. Another clean shot like that when Geale will try and get into the middle distances. Sturm, on the other hand, has a very good defense. Macklin, who I thought won the fight, he's thrown a lot of shots and peppered the body, but I don't think it had a major effect on Sturm. And a lot of those punches were wasted, some of them not scoring shots, and at the end Sturm ran away with a small decision. It was probably a robbery, I understand, but I had 2 rounds in it and I scored it how I thought the judges would have scored it. So I think Sturm will be looking to make Geale miss and tire him out. Looking at the chin, I give Sturm an advantage here. Sturm rarely goes down. He has been knocked out before, but when you've got 41 fight record over 10 years, there's only a small amount of people who have never been beaten or knocked out, never mind holding on to the same belt throughout that time. Geale, on the other hand, he has been hurt, knocked down numerous times. That's what you've got to look at. He's not been knocked out, he lost the decision, but he has been put down, and that's worrying, because that means his defense is not brilliant, you understand? His chin didn't keep him up. Like people who sometimes don't have great defenses can rely on their chin. His chin showed him, you cannot rely on me, you've got to have a better defense. And I don't think he's ever had that brilliant defense. The only thing is, I doubt Sturm can, really throw on the power shots, turn on against Geale and knock him out. Either way, I see this fight going to the scorecards. Looking at the stamina, and I think Sturm does have a clear advantage here. He's a very technical fighter. He makes his punches count, and he makes his opponents waste their punches. He focuses on landing the clean shots, which they scored favourably in Germany. It's not all about who's coming forward throwing a shot. They'll go down to the last 2, who lands the cleanest punches. Those guys win the round. The movement, ferocity and speed of Geale could work against him here if he's not making these shots score. They're not scoring shots. Not to mention, Sturm comes on, better the longer the fight goes on. Lastly, I'm just going to throw in the, height and reach there with Sturm. He wants to keep the fight at a distance, and he wants to be able to work his jab and work off that to land the better shots. This fight's also in Germany. Maybe Felix, being champion and promoter, will get a slight advantage when it comes to referees and judges' decisions. Let's put it like this: if he's already won a split decision, this is Geale in Germany. Do you think he's going to win another split decision in Germany? I don't know. But let's say he gets a fair shake. For my prediction, I'm saying Felix Sturm wins this fight by way of unanimous decision.